Alright, let me show you a little bit of how to navigate through the Canvas site, how to use it, okay? So what happens is, if you see here, I went through the community college site, go to eResources, click on Canvas right there, and it'll take you to the login screen, which I already did. I logged in, and here I am. Now, when you first log into Canvas, it can be a little confusing. It has like this wall, it has lots of stuff on it. On the right-hand column over here, you'll see like, you know, a list of things to do. You can use that. I find it overwhelming. I think there's a lot on there. It's a little confusing as to what you need, what you don't need. The best thing for you to do is go under courses, put your mouse over courses, and if you just put it, don't click, it'll open up, and then you click on the course name, which is Read 110 BO2, Spring 2013, which will bring you to this page. It'll look something like this. It will say course published, and it won't have all this stuff, but this is essentially what it will look like. And what I want to point out to you is on the left-hand side here, you got home, modules, and grades. Those are the only tabs that I left up because those are like the three ones that you're really going to need. Obviously, your grades are, that's how you can check your grades throughout the semester and what you have, what you're missing, things like that. Now, let me go to modules. So if you click on modules, okay, there are the units and your assignments and what you need to do, okay? So, for example, in Unit 1, right here, I have it says Unit 1 Introduction. If you click on that, it'll take you to a video that I made that just introduces you to the unit, okay? Oh, that reminds me. If things don't work on Canvas, sometimes you have to use a different web browser. So if you're on Firefox, which I'm on right now, the video may not work, but it may work on Internet Explorer. It may work on Google Chrome. It's kind of annoying, but sort of what I've discovered is that sometimes different web browsers work for different things. So if it's not working, maybe try a different web browser. You can also click right here. This arrow lets you go to the external site. I have these on YouTube. So here it is. Let me just, I don't need to watch myself. Alright, so you can watch the videos that I put up in that way. So let me click back and go to modules. Okay, then under here is all of your assignments. The essential question, response, Unit 1. We do that in class. Essentially what you do is you click on it, and then what you'll see is what I call the essential question. And then you want to go here, hit submit assignment, and then right in here, you type your answer. My answer. Dot, 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 dot. And then all you have to do is submit assignment, and then it will tell you up top, assignment successfully submitted, tell you it turned in, and your date and time, and everything like that. Okay? And then if you look here, you have your arrow to the next assignment, or you can go back to modules. Okay? Now that was an easy one. Now let's say for this one, Reflection 1, start of the semester. That was actually going to be a 5-paragraph essay that you have to type in Word, okay? I have outlined here each paragraph, okay? The way this works is when you're done, go to submit assignment. You should have typed it in Word. You need to upload the file just like you would any other file to an email. So if you click Browse, then you got to find where the file is. So for example, if I go to my flash drive here, I can just pick a file. I'll use this one. And I hit Submit Assignment. And just like the last assignment, when it loads, it'll tell me. Submission turned in. Okay? Back to module. And that's how you hand in your papers, your reflections, and things like that. Okay? Now, these are these quizzes. Time management quiz, active reading quiz, learning and memory quiz. Okay? What you need to do is you need to click on the quiz. And this is pretty self-explanatory. When you click on the quiz, it'll say take quiz. And you just take the quiz on here, multiple choice. Okay? Now, if you notice, let me go back here. It says right here, you can have up to 3 times to do it. When is it due? February 4th at 3 p.m. Start of class. Okay? 10 questions. Now, these quizzes come from a different textbook, and what I did was I uploaded the chapters for each quiz. So, for example, time management quiz is right here, right above it. Chapter 1, setting goals and time management. If you click on that, it's a PDF file. You can either let it load here or you can click on it here. So it will load here. There's the chapter, or you can click here. And you can open it so you can have a larger file. And you can use this to answer the questions in the quiz. The idea is to learn from these little 10-question quizzes. Okay, and they're about 10 questions. Okay, and then there's the chapter if you want it that way as well. And then you can, click back and forth. from the chapter to the quiz, things like that, okay? So that's how that works. If you see, you have 3, and then at the end, we do the essential question response revisited. Again, we do that in class, and you respond. And then you do a Unit 1 reflection, where you reflect on what you learned, type it up in Word, and you upload it just like you did the Reflection 1. Okay? Now, Unit 1 is a little bit different than the rest. In Unit 2 is where we actually get to your textbook and start reading from the Read to Succeed book. Okay? So the way that works is this. Again, we start with an essential question, okay, like a thought-provoking discussion question that sort of frames the whole unit. And then what we do is the first quiz right here, it says Q, quiz. It says Fat Chance, pages 66 to 71. I'm referring to the reading in this book, okay? And what I do is I put up the comprehension questions on Canvas. So you have it in your book, but then you need to do it on Canvas here, okay? And what I do is I give you the 10 multiple choice questions, which I'll show you. And then the same ones from the book. And then what I do is I pick 2 of the reading with the critical eye questions, I think what they call them. And I have you just write a response to those questions. In this case, there's 1 in this one. So sometimes it's 1 or 2, depending on if I feel they're valuable or not. Okay? And then you hit submit quiz, and then you're done. And again, just like the other quizzes, you can do these 3 times. Okay? And it has all the information you need, like, you know, when's it due? February 11th at 3 p.m. It's always available, etc. Okay? And then again, you see the context clues. There's the chapter. There's the quiz. Okay? Now, what also is going to be new in Unit 2 is when you start doing the My Reading Labs. Now, in class, I'll get you oriented on that site, and then the video underneath this one is going to show you how to navigate that site. But what you need to do is, if you click right here, it says My Reading Lab, Memorization and Concentration 3.24. Okay? It's just a link. Click on the link, and it'll take you to the login page for My Reading Lab. And I'll show you how to do that in the video below. Okay? And that pretty much sums up what you need to know. Okay, so every unit's going to be set up the same way, in the same way, and that's how you hand in all of your assignments. Please feel free to ask me any questions along the way if you have any.